Okay, so my name is Nick. I was Seat B for Sunshine Arena. Our team got first place at Team League Atlanta, and I was playing Chaos. So this is the deck that I used for my team. So start off for Chaos Breaker because it's a Chaos deck, and you can't have Chaos without, well, Chaos. For Chaos Bringer, the reason I went with for Chaos Bringer instead of a Stride hybrid is just because I feel like Chaos Bringer is a far superior first Stride because I can lock. And then Stride after I lock, and then I can get Breaker from my deck, so I get the best of all worlds because I have an extra card in my soul. I've locked extra cards, and I'm going to draw an extra card. That's it for the grade 3s. For my grade 2s, I ran 4 Photon because locking for free is ridiculous. I ran 3 Colony Maker because Sword and Me is always good. And then I ran 4 Iron. Counterblast the lock is also really good, but he's also an 11k beater. So those are my grade 2s. Next for my grade 1s. So I ran 4 Promethium. And somehow these got out of order. I ran 4 Promethium. The Perfect Guard, so obvious. I ran 3 Volt Line because on hit Omega Lock, remove pressure that my opponent puts on me is really great. It applies pressure, it removes pressure. It's beautiful. Only ran 3 Stride Enabler because once I get into Chaos Breaker, I'm never going to re-ride. So my grade 3s are essentially just pitch fodder at this point. But I do always want to make sure that I win a Stride on the first one that I get to grade 3 if my opponent's at grade 3. And then I ran 3 Zinc. I only use about maybe 2 Zinc a game, but it's always good just in case one gets checked. And then it feeds the engine, and the engine is good. The engine is stupid, actually. So I ran, and I also ran 1 Limit Break Enabler. That's it for my grade 1s. So for my starter, I ran Carbon because being able to fetch anything for essentially free is really, really good. I ran 4 Heal, self-explanatory, and then I ran 12 Crit, with 4 of them being Shift Dragon. Shift Dragon's really good because he's a crit that goes back in the deck. The deck decks out really fast, so he goes back in the deck. He helps your odds a tiny bit. He also ups your chances of seeing a crit, and this deck doesn't need draws because I came really close to decking out a ton of games, and the deck doesn't need stands because the numbers just aren't big enough. So, on to my strides. I ran 4 Universe because he's really, really good, and then locking a card from the hand is stupid. I ran 2 Big Crunch. Omega Locks, removes pressure, really nice. 1 Judgment, on hit, lock. Really only use him maybe a few times throughout the tournament. Not really super necessary, but he's also not really terrible. He's better than a Cray Elemental. And then 1 Amnesty for the mirror match. And so that's what I ran at Team League for CP. Thank you very much, and please subscribe.